What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my kitchen, and thank you for coming and checking out what Billy B's cooking today. Today we have some beautiful, you might not have heard of these, lamb loin chops. Now, everybody's heard of lamb chops. It looks like one of these with a big bone sticking off of it. It looks like a little lollipop, about a half-inch thick. One bite, you're done. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got these lamb loin chops. It's off the same cut. You just take the meat off of the bones as one, comes out as a loin. You chop it up into medallions like this. Anyway, look like mini T-bones. Look at this. Look at the marbling in that. Oh my God, those look delicious. So, what we're going to do is right now I'm going to show you how to marinate these. Also going with a linguine wine butter sauce pasta, if that makes any sense. So we'll see as we get these going. You can get these at Publix. It's homemade noodles, which I guess they're all made somewhere, but these take a lot less time to cook. They're fresher, better tasting, and only like $2-3 more than the dry box stuff we're used to. So invest in these. Trust me, it's worth it. And they're portioned out, right? Like, I'm not cooking this whole bag. It's just me. I'm showing you how to make this bag. I'm probably going to cook just one of these rolls. That'll be easy and simple. White wine, butter, sauce. It's going to be amazing. So let's get these marinated. We're going to throw them in the refrigerator for about an hour. Excuse me, pasta. All right, first, I'm going with some ghee. I mean, you could use olive oil, but we're not going to be searing these at like a 500 or 600 degrees like we would a steak. So we can go with a ghee, which is unsalted butter. Takes out all the milk fats, so it has a higher smoke point, and still buttery, which everybody loves, right? So I'm probably going in with about 4 tablespoons of ghee or oil, whichever you choose. And going in also with, normally I would go with lemon here, but when I went to the store today, the lemons looked like they were done. So I'm going in with some balsamic vinegar. Not vinaigrette, balsamic vinegar. It's aged. Probably about a tablespoon. Then we're going in with, I got some, now we're going in with some chopped rosemary. If you wonder why I'm giggling, hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to put bloopers at the end. You'll see what just happened. But anyway, we're going in with some chopped rosemary. See, try to get it as finely chopped as you can. Then we're doing, I'd say 4 or 5 big cloves of garlic. This garlic I got is kind of bunk. Like I said, the grocery store I went to, bless their heart. So what we're going to do there is get your trusty knife, and you just want to flatten them out. All right, just bust them up, smash them, so it gets the juices flowing. Just throw them in. And that vinegar is going to dig into that garlic and pull the flavor out into the marinade. So just smash the garlic. You ain't got to waste a whole bunch of time chopping it up fine or anything like that. Like I said, this is just a marinade. All right, get those in, and we're going in with about a half tablespoon of oregano. About a half tablespoon of cracked black pepper. And about a full tablespoon of salt. Get that whisked up. It almost looks like a salad dressing with big ass chunks of garlic, but you see what it look like? Y'all see that? Alright, there you go. Looks like that. Good stuff. And then go ahead and get your Get your lamb in there and just dip it around all sides. I need a glass bowl though. And do the same thing with all of them. Get it all incorporated. Make sure you got seasoning on everything, every side, all over the place. Here's the easy part. Hee. Go ahead and put a lid on it or saran wrap if you don't have a lid for your container. Throw it in the refrigerator for about an hour. We'll be right back. All right, so we got the lamb marinated. It's been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. I put it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. I took it out and let it sit on this cooling rack for about 30-45 minutes. Let it come back to room temperature because some of that oil will congeal in the refrigerator, but it's biting into the meat. So come on over here and check out what's going on. All right, so for this pan, stainless steel, we're going to hit it with some grapeseed oil. And the pan's already heated up. Then go ahead and put oil in it. Let the oil heat up. Our pan back here, this is going to be for our white wine sauce. We got it just a little under medium. It's already heated. So what we're going to do there is I'm going to use some more ghee. Remember that ghee? Go ahead and put that in here. And let that start heating up. And while that's heating up, so we can get prepared, put wine and stuff in it. The front, this pan here, is going to be for our pasta. So let's go ahead and put that on high and get that to a boil. So when we put our pasta in, it'll be ready to go. And my stove is obviously unbalanced, like my mentality. So, like life, we got to play with it. Let's see. Let's let this oil heat up here, and then we'll put our lamb in it, and you'll see how that goes. I got the oven preheated also to 375 degrees. So after we sear both sides of the lamb, we're going to put it in the oven, and that'll finish the internal temperature. We're looking at about 140 degrees roughly. That's going to be a little medium rare to medium. I like it not as pink as my steaks, but still pink. Like I said, good. All right, now we got the oil. Let's go in with some garlic. And for this part, I'm not going in with chopped garlic. I'm just going in with the. I got some minced garlic, right? So we're gonna go with about that much, about a teaspoon. About a teaspoon. And for about just not long, 30 seconds at the very latest, at the longest. We don't want to brown this garlic. We just want to bust the smell open. Once you smell it really good, then it's time to go with your wine. And we have an amazing wine choice today. We're going with the Illuminati by Kim Crawford, Sauvignon Blanc. Whatever wine you want to use, Sauvignon Blanc is a good wine. I'm going to do about a half cup, right? A half cup. Get that stirred in there. Once you see a shimmer in the oil, that's when it's ready to go. We're almost there. Not quite, almost there. And we want a little boil. We don't want a hard boil on this, but we do want a simmer to where you can see it's cooking out the alcohol and it's reducing the wine. Reducing means it's taking the water out of the wine and it's condensing the flavor into a stronger flavor. So that's why if you do cook with wine, be it red wine or white wine, depending on your meat, you want to get a wine that you would like to drink on its own. You can't get a shitty, cheap wine to cook and think, oh, it's just for cooking. Well, yeah, but you're gonna be eating that. So if you don't want to drink it, you ain't gonna want to eat it. So just get you a nice little boil. I mean, not too high, but just a little simmer. Cook some of that out. All right, our oil over here. It's got a good. Looks like it's starting to shimmer. I don't know if y'all can see the ripples in that over there. Ripples. But if you touch it, you're gonna hear it. So don't touch it. It's time for our lamb. Let's go ahead and put these in here. And you will hear. Yes, that's what you want. And then press it down, get good contact on all pieces. Yeah, just press it down, get a good even contact with everything. And let it sit about 2 minutes at the latest. And what a lot of people don't tell you, when you go to boil water for pasta, don't put cold water and then you salt and bring it to a boil. Because that salt's going to sit at the bottom until it gets hot. And that salt can create pits in the bottom of your pan. You don't think salt's going to penetrate metal, but it will. So get your water to a little boil, then put your salt in. All right, let's take a look. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Look at the crust on the other guy. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Yes. Oh, did I say that already? All right, we got our water boiling, so we're about to throw the pasta in. But we also have the wine going. So let's go ahead and add 1 tab of butter. Lower the heat some because you don't want the butter to separate. And just continue to stir. Stir that butter till it's melted. That's gone, and add your other tab of butter. Stir that till it's gone. Go ahead and lower that down some more. I'll put the temperature at 2, so just past low. Okay, let's cook a little bit. Let's go ahead and put pasta in. All right, we're going in with 1 wheel of pasta. Y'all seen the bag? It comes in multiple wheels. We're going to 1 wheel of pasta. Let's get that stirred up in it. And this is fresh pasta. This ain't that stick stuff. Add the rest of your tabs of butter. Stir that in. Let's check your lamb. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. All right, we're fixing to go in the oven with the lamb for about 5 minutes, let's say. So I'm just I'm just searing the fat caps too on this lamb. Just trying to get a little sear on everything. All right, going in the oven for about 5 minutes on the lamb. By the time the lamb's done, we should have this all taken care of. All right, we got the lamb in the oven, so we're just playing with the sauce now. All right, and I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna thicken up that sauce. See, these noodles are just about done. See how they're coming apart? Yes, sir. And fresh noodles as opposed to the hard, yeah, let me throw stuff around there. As opposed to the hard box noodles, you're still going to want to, when they're ready, you still want to take one and taste it to make sure it's the right consistency. And don't splash water all over your stove like I do. But this wine, the reason I'm keeping it at a rolling simmer is you want to, like I said, reduce some of that wine down. The alcohol is already cooked out, which it was only 7% alcohol on this wine. It's made more for cooking, but you want to reduce it down, and that'll condense the flavor and then make it so good. Oh, so good. Look at all that butter in there. Yes, sir. Now that that's cooking up, let's go ahead and salt, pepper to taste. And don't forget, that pasta water's got some salt in it too, so don't overdo it. Just go a little at a time and then taste as you go. Fresh cracked black pepper. All right, just about ready. All right, we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese to the sauce. Then you're gonna take your pasta, sauce and all, and then just add it, or starch water and all, and just add it. And that's gonna help thicken up your sauce, make it a little more, where it's got more body. Let me get another pair of tongs. All right, we're done cooking. We can just go ahead and play with it now. All right, so there we have it. Lamb loin chops with a white wine butter sauced linguine noodle. Yeah, took me a minute. And a Caesar salad I threw together. Because I figured Caesar salad, lamb, Greek, Easter's coming. Let's cut into one of these chops and see what we're working with. Oh, and I made a homemade chimichurri sauce still on top. You don't have to do that. But if you want to learn how to make chimichurri, Google it. I'm just kidding. I'll make a video with my homemade chimichurri eventually. I just haven't yet. But let's see what we're looking like. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is so soft. I don't know if y'all can tell the color in that. Can you smell it? I'm sorry. They're too close. Okay. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is beautiful and soft. Let's take a look here, see what we're working with. Mmm. 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 Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. God, dog. Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo. I'm going to be 100 with you. I've never tasted lamb in my life unless it was real lamb on a gyro or gyro at this fast food joint. But as far as lamb, this is the first time I ever had. Oh my God, this is delicious, yo. This is delicious, especially with the chimichurri. It was amazing. Look at that crust, though. That crust will tell you how good and caramelized that meat's going to be. Oh my gosh. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I found a new treat. Oh my. I'm sorry. This is not, none of this is fake. Oh my gosh. No, that was real. God, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh man. We're doing a rack of lamb next time. Next time I cook lamb, we're gonna do a little rack of lamb. I'm sorry, Italians. I was about to cut my pasta with a knife. That got me beat up in certain sections. All right, let's try this pasta here. Actually, let's do it correct. Let's taste this white wine butter pasta. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Okay, okay. Two things I learned from that pasta. That's the first time I ever cooked with fresh pasta. It takes on more salt out of the water than the regular box pasta does. So be careful with that. Um, Basically, I added too much salt when I added salt to the sauce as well. Because salt in the sauce in the water that soak into the fresh noodles. Fresh noodles are more prone to absorb, I guess. And then the Parmesan cheese that I added, Parmesan Reggiano, is a salty cheese too. So that just compounded the salt. It's more saltier than I would have liked, but it's a learning process. It's a learning process. First time I ever cooked with fresh noodles, I learned something, and hopefully you might have too. But I mean, you can still taste the butter and the wine, and that's a good flavor. It's a good light flavor, but it's too much salt. The Caesar salad was out of a kit, so we don't need to try that. But this lamb blows my mind. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Red lamb was cooked perfectly. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pink throughout. Um, Soft. It's not that gamey flavor that people are going to tell you lamb has. Marinated, like I said, a good hour, 2 hours if possible. And that marinade, that's going to take the gaminess out of it. There's no game taste in this at all. This is a nice, soft, delicious meal. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm going to let y'all go. I got to do something with this here so the police don't find it on me. This is contraband. This is so amazing. But thank you so much for coming back to my kitchen. It's kind of our kitchen now. If you keep coming back, you're more than welcome. I love you with all my heart. I'll see you soon. Chopped. Um, ain't that about a bitch? Now we're going in with some chopped rosemary. I wish I had a clear bowl, but I'm working on my budget. It's just me. Mm. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let this go. Um, all right, sorry. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get rid of this here, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming back to my kitchen. I'll see you when I see you. I love you with all my heart. Shut up, Billy.